Good afternoon, everyone. I'm John Cooper. I'm the founder and CEO of Life.io. We help life insurance companies innovate for the future. But I'm not going to talk about us. I'm going to talk about our industry. So what I do typically is I'd ask you to do a quick show of hands and raise your hand if you have life insurance. Usually what we see, about 70% of folks will raise their hand. The next question is, keep your hand up if you know who you bought that life insurance from. And then what we see usually, if you're the regular US citizen population, about 1 in 4 people will still have their hand up. Now here's the zinger. I then ask, keep your hand up if you've bought a second product from the same company. And the answer to that question on a national basis is only 6% of folks have bought a second product from that company. So this is a bold statement. Why do I say this? If you look at the numbers, compare the policy ownership today versus policy ownership 15 years ago, there are 100 million fewer life insurance policies in force in the United States today than in the year 2000. 100 million. What that means is there's a 42% decline in the ownership rates of individual policies. When you look under the numbers, at the demographics, the picture gets worse. So what you see is that the baby boomer generation is more than twice as likely to own policies than younger millennials and Gen Xers. So what that means is as boomers age out of the target demographic and as millennials age into it, this problem just gets worse. So what does this mean to the industry? What we've seen from where we stand are 3 waves of innovation. And I'll go through these in a little more detail. The first is getting to know the customer and building that relationship with the customer. The second is product innovation, so creating smarter insurance products for a different generation. And then the third is still a number of years away, but it's entirely rethinking the way we think about insurance today. So consumer intimacy, what do we mean here? Well, I recently bought life insurance. I called, I picked a product, I filled out an application online, took me about 30 minutes. Within a day, I had a call from a registered agent. I answered all of those same questions yet again. A week later, I get my physical. And what do? We go through the same sets of questions for the 3rd time. And then I wait. I wait a month, and after a month, my policy is issued. In that time, the carrier has spent somewhere between $500 and $1,000 to acquire me as a customer. It took them 90 days. It's going to take them about 1.5 to 2 years to recover the cost of acquisition. So you'd think we'd build a really great relationship. Once you get them, you'd think you'd have a great relationship. I get a letter in the mail that basically says, hey, pay your premium and let us know when you're dead. That's the customer relationship today. That's changing. We're seeing carriers innovate. We're seeing carriers introduce new brands, new ways of engaging policyholders, all in an effort to understand and segment the market. So where do we go next on the life insurance side? This is Flo here. She's from Progressive. She plugs this device in your car and rewards you for good driving habits. Life insurance is moving in the same direction. Think about the Progressive snapshot for your life. Healthy habits equal discounts. They get to know you, change how products are underwritten, but really create products for a different era. So where does this all culminate? What we're seeing is 10 years from now, an entirely different type of product and landscape. We're seeing insurance products that are personalized. They may blend the lines of traditional insurance. So it's not just life, but it's life with property, auto, all bundled into one policy. Smart, predictive, and adaptable policies. As a consumer, it should be illegal to ask a consumer to say how much insurance they need. That is such a complex question. It's like asking someone to price an option. So in the future, think of insurance more like you think of algorithmic trading. You pay one premium, and what you get is an optimized insurance policy that meets all of your needs and evolves as your life changes. So with that, I thank you for your time and your attention. Again, I'm John Cooper with Life.io. Thank you.